Hi everyone, it's Kelly. This is the first video I've ever made, so I am a little bit nervous. However, for my first video I thought I'd do something creative, so I decided to make a bullet journaling video. So I haven't actually been doing bullet journaling for that long. I started last year in 2023 after a lady at the local craft group that I go to introduced me to journaling, and I tried it and I instantly just found it so fun to do, and I found it extremely relaxing. So I guess it kind of just instantly became a hobby that I really enjoyed doing. But during 2023, my bullet journal was more just drawing, doodling, writing things down and planning. However, this year for 2024, I really wanted to challenge myself more, like using different medias and doing different styles and just trying new things. So my goal for this year's bullet journal is to just have as much fun with it as I can and just be as creative as I can. Anyway, let's get on with the video, and I hope that you all enjoy the video, and I hope that maybe this inspires other people to try journaling. So as you can see, I started by making my own front page. I didn't really want to just use the patterned paper that was already in the book. I wanted to make it my own, so I started by choosing some paper that I liked and I just stuck that down. I then started to make a circle shape using a small flower pot. I did this so that I could make my own header for the book and just make it a little bit more creative than just writing on the patterned paper. I then added some really pretty washi tape just to add some more colour to the page and just to make it look a bit more pretty. I stuck the white paper down to write on, and then I put the washi tape at the top just to make it stand out. I then decided to do a simple title and put my name on the front page. Overall, I think that the front page looked okay. After that, I moved on to the next page and I decided to add a cute little tag. I then made a hole in the tag with a pencil, added some ribbon and fastened the little tag into my book. I then just taped the tag down with some double-sided tape. After that, I doodled a 2024 title. I then got my favourite fine liner pens and I used them to outline the title. After that, I got some more patterned paper and I used it to cover both sides of the paper where the ribbon was stuck down. I really liked the purple theme of colours that I went for. I then decided to add some glittery paper and a few cute little stickers. I just felt as though the page was just missing something. I then just did a little bit of magic so I didn't have to keep recording the same page. I felt like this page was starting to look really cute, however I did feel like something was missing, so I decided to add some cute flower stickers. I then moved on to the next page. I wanted this page to look a little bit different, so I folded the paper in half, cut it in half, and then I added my monthly calendars onto the page. I thought this looked really good, and I actually really like how the calendar spread worked out. After that, I moved on to the next page and I added a little pocket onto it so that I could put my yearly events in the pocket and easily pulled the piece of paper in and out of the pocket. I added a title and so on, and I think it ended up looking really pretty. This is where I started to change my mind a little bit and I started to use a lot of pink colours and flowery stuff. Anyway, I carried on with my events page. It looked really nice, however I felt there was something missing from the page, so I just decided to add some more cute stickers. I honestly found it so hard to choose just one sticker because they all looked so pretty, but I didn't want to overdo it by adding too many stickers, so I just went for this one. I then added some Starry Night patterned paper onto the next page. After that, I went on to the budgeting part of my journal, and for the first thing that I wanted to plan my budgeting for was for saving for a house. So I did a little doodle of a house and then I added some stuff onto it and then just decorated to make it look a bit more pretty. And of course I had to add some pretty stickers to this page just to make it look nicer. After that, I then moved on to my next budgeting page. For this page, I wanted to do my wedding day saver. I decided to go with the same paper that I used for my yearly events. I just wanted to keep the theme of the papers the same, and then I stuck it all down, and of course I added some more floral pattern stickers. I then decided that I felt the page was still missing something, so I decided to add some pretty butterfly stickers. I then decided to move on to my next page, which was going to be my 2024 goals page. I decided to decorate it with the same pink paper that I had used on other pages, and then I added some pink floral stickers, and I just thought it ended up looking really pretty. I decided I wanted to keep the theme of the pink colours and the floral stickers going, so I kept using these sort of things on most pages. I then picked out some more floral stickers that I thought would go nicely with the page, and then I just stuck it all down. I really like how this page turned out. I think it looks really pretty. After that, I started to add a title onto the page, and I began to draw some boxes so that I could write my goals in them. I then decided I was going to go back a few pages and add a birthday section into my bullet journal. I did this so that I could remember all my friends and my family's birthdays for the year. I then began to do my January section of the bullet journal. I decided to go with a firework theme because of New Year, so I then decided to add a January title, and I got some of my glitter glues so that I could decorate the page. After placing all my firework stickers down, I then got my glitter glue and painted it onto the January title so that the title would become glittery. After that, I went to the next page and I began to focus on my main January page. This was a page that would include my monthly goals, a calendar for the month, and just any special dates. I really struggled for coming up with ideas and having motivation for the January month, as the only theme that I could think of was fireworks and night skies, so I kind of just went with the flow and just ended up where I ended up. I also had a lot going on in my life during January, so of course I fell behind massively, and I just really struggled to keep going with this month's bullet journaling. However, I have quite a few ideas for February, so I'm hoping that this month, during February, that my ideas will be a lot more creative and the bullet journal will look a lot nicer than it did through the January section. After doing my January page, I then moved on to the next page, which was my mood tracker. The first thing I did was cut out loads of paper stars. I then stuck them all down, and then I picked different colours that I could use as my different moods for each day. Obviously I fell behind, so I wrote down each day what my mood was so that as soon as I had made the mood tracker I could colour each day in. I started to move on to my habit tracker, however we had a major incident, my book fell apart. But luckily I had some super glue, so we fixed it and we moved on. I then obviously went back to doing my habit tracker. After that I moved on to my final page for January, which was my January summary page. This is where I wrote my best moments, best memories and things that I had learned for the month. I then chose a positive quote, as it's something I like to do each month. Finally, I then added some firework stickers just to complete the overall theme of the New Year theme that I went for. I think the stickers definitely helped to make the page look a little bit more exciting and just add a bit more colour. After that, I decided to go back a few pages just to complete the page that I had already started earlier. I added a positive quote. I also plan on adding a photo of me and my partner. I added a special date of mine and my fiance's anniversary onto the calendar. Here is one more final look at my mood tracking and my habit tracking page. And one more look at my January summary page, which has my positive quotes, happiest memories, and what I have learned this month. After I finally completed my January part of the bullet journal, I decided I didn't like the first few pages of the whole book, so I went back completely to the beginning and I changed the first few pages to fit in the theme of the pinky coloured papers and the floral patterned stickers that I had used on previous pages. I added a title page with a little piece of pull-out paper with my name on. I then did a page with a little castle on and just pretty things in general. I much prefer the pages that I redid. I love the pink colours, I love that it all kind of ties in together, and I just think it looks a lot better than the original pages that I did to start with. And that is the end of my January bullet journaling video. Thank you so much for watching this video, I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a magical day.